You guys have been loving these videos. The reception we've been getting for these, the comments, what everyone has been getting involved. Everyone's been commenting, letting us know, and no one's been saying, oh no, you're wrong, it should be this. Everyone's been just getting in there, giving their opinions, and that's why I said it last time at the beginning of the Magneto video. That is why me and Kyle got into doing this channel and seeing all the replies and everything. It just makes me willy tingle. So, yep, we're doing Storm today. Aurora Monroe herself, who's already been played by two people in the Fox universe. But we're going to be casting her now for the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the X-Men reboot film. So, Kyle, I'll let you get started. Who is your, how we usually do this? We pick three, and then we go by not the person we want, are least likely to get it to most likely to get it. So I'll let you get started.
So full disclosure here, I love the X-Men. I think when it comes to the character of Storm, the information I know is just as much as, say, Cyclops. Callum's the X-Men guy. He knows it. I'm more of the Spidey guy.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, so, this is something I think that I'm just kind of going with who I know, who I can think maybe fit the role from what we've seen in the X-Men films before. Anything else outside of the X-Men films, I know fuck all about Storm. So, I think it's one of those situations where I think I'm right in saying this, that the Storm character hasn't really had that time to sort of really shine in the X-Men films, I think. Same as Cyclops.
Last Stand was definitely her big film.
Yeah.
She didn't really have much going on in the first X-Men film. Obviously, and, X-Men 2 as well, X-Men United. Obviously, we rewatched the first X-Men this weekend, and if we ain't got much going on tomorrow, we will definitely be doing a look back at the first X-Men film, and we're going to be doing this all the way up to Deadpool and Wolverine coming out, hopefully. Probably best not doing it on the weekends, because we actually don't have enough weekends for these X-Men films coming up, so that's exciting now. So, yeah, anyway, who's your first pick, Kyle?
So, just, again, I don't really know the character. I'm just going off of performances I've seen in films. I'm not going to do this in any sort of order, because I just, I'm just going off of what I've seen. So, most recent is Jazz Sinclair. I watched 3 episodes of Gen V, and she was pretty good in that. Obviously, I had the ending spoiled for me, but from what I've seen of her, she's got great charisma on screen. She's likable, and she's young. She's clearly down for this sort of crazy comic book stuff. So why not be down for this very established character who obviously means a lot to the X-Men fan base. So have someone that's young, eager to play this character, and well, not eager to play that character, but eager to just be a part of that and to really nail it on the head. Because like I said, Gen V's, for all its faults, it's still part of the boys' universe, and if you know anything about the boys' universe, it's like everything goes. So, it's nice to see that if she was to become Storm, she'd probably be pretty good at it.
Yeah, this is where we kind of get into a little bit of a roadblock, because Jazz Sinclair is actually my third as well. But, yeah. Gen V. Now, for me, you obviously you watched 3 episodes, you didn't like it. I watched all the Gen V and loved it. But in the first 3 episodes, I actually wasn't really liking Marie's character. Oh, Marie Monroe. Oh. Kind of fits now. But by the end, I loved everyone in the cast, especially Jazz Sinclair as Marie. We've seen her control blood. Let's see her control the weather. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'd say that I'd oppose to it is just because obviously, I mean, we might get Jensen Ackles as Batman, so who knows? Anything's really possible. But if she is set to appear later on, because I've seen the ending, but full spoiler warning for Gen V. Is she dead?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's the only thing I'd say that was against it, is that she's a part of Gen V and now the boys. She's clearly the lead in Gen V, so it's just one of those things.
Yeah,
of,
but they're on a
time?
year on, year off cycle, really, aren't they? With the boys alternate, Carl Urban got to get away and film, be Johnny Cage in the new Mortal Kombat film. Yeah. So it's just because they're doing the show doesn't mean they can't find time for.
No, films. I know, but I mean, if it was someone to play Storm in the X-Men and they really want to go hard on it, she'd need to have a lot of time for that role.
No,
I think still.
No, definitely. Got to, yeah, because the Marvel schedule is quite demanding, and it's like, look, you could be this character, filming as this character for 3 years in a row in 3 separate projects.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah.
But Jazz Sinclair, that's both our number 3. So let's get into number 2.
Okay. So again, just based on performances I've seen, but Knives Out stars Janelle. I'm saying her name right. Monet. Again, she's just, I don't know, her face kind of reminds me of Storm, just that look of like, I'm gonna fucking control the weather.
Yeah. What does that face look like exactly? If I'm gonna control the weather.
I don't know, just very, very focused, I guess. I mean, she was obviously in Knives Out, and she was in Barbie, wasn't she?
No.
Was she not in Barbie?
No.
I'm thinking of someone else.
You are thinking of someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really speak much about this because I don't know the character that well.
I like that pick a lot, actually. Janelle Monáe, she's incredible in, the work she's done. Now, she doesn't act a lot. She's more of a musician, but that's one of these great transitions of, but when she acts, she acts. Like you said, Glass Onion, Knives Out 2, she was fantastic in that. Actually played one role, played 2 roles, but then played one role pretending to be the other person as well, which was, she was fantastic in it. And probably, to be fair to me, probably one of the standout characters in Glass Onion. But my number 2 is Natalie Emmanuel. We'll know her from Game of Thrones, Missandei from Game of Thrones.
Oh shit. Oh, that's a good pick.
That is, I think she's going to be in the upcoming Francis Ford Coppola film, which people are kind of thingy about. But no, we watched Natalie on screen for years as Missandei, and this nice, subdued, always calm sort of person. Spoilers for Game of Thrones here, right up until her last scene where she decides, fucking bring the fucking violence with her last words. So, yeah, Natalie Emmanuel, obviously she's in the Fast and Furious films as well. Not, she's good in them, and she's a good actress. And if she were cast as Storm, I wouldn't be, peeved off about it. I'd quite like it a lot. But she's definitely my number 2 pick. Over Jazz, because I think they're gonna go a little bit older. That's my only thing, is I think they are gonna go a little bit older, and I think Jazz might be a bit too young. But you never know, by the time the film comes out and start shooting, she might be old enough. But yeah, no. Natalie Emmanuel, is my number 2. So, Kyle, this leads us. Who's your number 1?
So it's someone who has already played the role, and I'm only saying this again is because I feel like she didn't have much time to. I've not seen the Dark Phoenix film.
That's my perfect go to sleep film. I put that on if I'm tired, and it'll send me straight to bed.
I'm not really asked about seeing that, even if it has some shred of goodness to it. But Alexandra Shipp, who plays Storm in the Apocalypse film, now again, she didn't really have much.
So she
time
came in
to
as
shine.
well as one of the 4 horsemen of Apocalypse, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, but I feel like this would be a great way to sort of like, okay, you've played the character, and people were fine with it. Everyone said, yeah, it's fine. I just think it's, at least it's easier to nail a role when you've already had a go at the role, kind of thing. And with like the new universe and things like that, it'd just be a great way to ease into it a bit more, familiar with people. So that's my pick.
That's
as
a
I
great
guess.
option as well. I really think she'd be up for it because she was saying back in the day when she was cast as Storm. Obviously, this was when Chadwick Boseman was still with us, but there was talking before Disney even owned Fox. It was the word was. Do you hope X-Men and Avengers ever come together? And she clearly knew the character because she said she wants to marry Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther, like they are in the comics. Storm and Black Panther are married sometimes. So, yes, she's clearly got a little bit of a passion for it and wants to do it. And I would not be opposed to Alexandra Shipp. I think we both mentioned Michael Fassbender last time for Magneto. There's been some great castings in the Fox films where it's like, I wouldn't mind if they just, came over and just went, and
yeah, I mean,
continued.
they're still, speaking about Fassbender, he's not exactly like an old kind of dude. He's, he still could rock the role.
Yeah.
Of when did Dark Phoenix come out?
2019.
See, there you go. It's somewhat recent, and I reckon he could just step right back into those Magneto boots. And it's the same with Alexandra Shipp. She just looks like she could just walk straight back into the Storm.
Hey, nice. And her career's only continued to get bigger and bigger as well. So it'd be a good get for Marvel if they managed to get her back. But my number 1 pick is the best. Do you know why? Because it's my pick.
Go on then.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Little controversial, but I'll explain it. Zazie Beetz. Now, obviously, she's already played Domino in Deadpool 2, but this is a multiverse here. Josh Brolin already played Thanos, and he's Cable as well. So, why can't Zazie Beetz play Storm in the X-Men, which will probably be in another universe, once all the dust is settled. And she's also mentioned it before as well. She wants to play Storm. She's mentioned it before. I think acting ability, if me and Kyle say it every time, if you haven't seen Atlanta, go see Atlanta. Watch that show. It is so good. Because she can act. And I would love to see her as Storm. Now, you kind of screwed a bit of a face there. Are you on board with this, or?
I don't know. Just because I love the character of Domino. The little that we got in Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
And I just think it works hand in hand. I get it. It's a multiverse. You had Thanos and Cable. But, I don't know. I feel like that would get in the way of the Deadpool, dynamic he has with Domino. That's if she ever appears again.
Well, she said that she's not in
Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine. Now,
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield also said he wasn't in Spider-Man No Way Home, so you got to wait until the film comes out for that. But I think if she's not in Deadpool and Wolverine, that's even more of a no. This can happen now.
Yeah, I think if she's done with that role of Domino, which I'd be quite sad about it, then okay, sure, bring on the Storm.
You said that twice, mate.
I can't think of anything new.
Do you know what happens to a frog when it's struck by lightning?
Same thing happens to everything else.
That's right. Right. That'll do us for today, guys. Let us know down below who you want to play Storm in the upcoming X-Men movie that will be at Marvel Studios in the MCU, however you want to say it. Let us know. We love hearing it. We love, because I've seen people mention people in the Cyclops one, in the Magneto one, and, someone said to me in the Magneto one, they said Charles Dance, obviously Tywin Lannister. And if they were going for an older Magneto, I was like, fuck me, that's a great choice. That's a fucking great choice. So, it always depends on age and stuff like that. We won't know until we're getting closer to the film. Until they start casting certain people. But I do think when this cast gets announced, they're all getting walked out on stage at once. I feel like they want to do that. But, yeah. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, you go watch all of our other videos, you go like all of our other videos. And yeah, we're a week away, Kyle, from our year anniversary of Movies and Beyond. So, bring it on.
Hell yeah.
1 year. How long did you think I would last? No, I mean, not last night. I mean, in the channel. Doing the channel.
Well, to be fair, I mean, you've kind of broke that cycle of, I'm really into something, and then give it up after like 5 weeks. You broke out of that cycle, so I think you, it doesn't surprise me that you stuck with it.
We're going to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video, which, if there's no news tomorrow, we will definitely be doing our 20 odd years later, 24 years later of X-Men. Yeah, 2000.
That's depressing.
That is depressing. I was
goddamn
1 when that came out. Or I could have been nearly... Nope, yeah. I might not have even been 1. Depends when it came out. So shit. Right, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.